There's a song for every highway, every porch and every town. For the first time somebody loved you, for the day they weren't around. There's a melody that takes you where a photograph can't go, and 3 chords can wake a memory you thought you'd let go. We may forget the moment, we may forget the year, and somebody plays that old refrain and suddenly it's here. Every song remembers something, every word remembers when, every melody can take us somewhere we have already been. Some remember tears and heartache, some remember love and hope. Every song remembers something and somehow brings it home. David sang beneath the heavens with a heart beneath his hand. Songs of sorrow, songs of mercy, songs we still can understand. He sang praises in the good times, he cried out when hope seemed gone. Thousands of years have passed us by, but we're still singing David's songs. Kings and kingdoms vanished, stone and timber turned to dust, but the song survived the centuries and carried on through us. Every song remembers something, every word remembers when, every melody can take us somewhere we have already been. Some remember tears and heartache, some remember love and home. Every song remembers something and somehow brings it home. Before David touched the heartstrings, before a human voice could sing, there was darkness without morning, there was silence over everything. Then the voice of God spoke into it, let there be, and there was light. The oceans found their boundaries, and the stars filled up the night. Maybe creation has a rhythm, maybe every heartbeat knows the echo of the one who spoke us into being long ago. From the Psalms beside still waters to the songs we write today, we're adding little verses to a song along the way. Every song remembers something, every word remembers when, every melody can carry what was then to hear again. Some remember those before us, some remind us we're not alone. Every song remembers something, and every song can lead us home. So when one of these songs finds you years from where you are today, maybe you'll remember who you were, what you loved, what made you pray. For as long as hearts keep beating and there's breath enough to sing, every song remembers something, and every song means something.
I think I told you yesterday what I had planned to do today. And today is just pretty much going to be music. Yeah, because that's what I feel like. Yeah, there's enough bull crap going around out there. We don't need anything extra right now. We really don't, do we? No, we don't. We don't. We don't. We don't. We don't. So I said that I was going to bring more to the table today. I'm gonna. I'm gonna. Um, you know what? Let's start off with this one here. Let's start off with this one right here.
Long before the world we know, folks had learned to make it grow. Made their canvas, rope and twine. Use the seed and use the fiber. Across the water, across the land, generation passed a hand. Nothing strange and nothing new, just a useful plan they knew. Oh, what a wonderful plan it could be. Wonderful plan, growing underneath the sun so naturally. For the rope, for the cloth, for the paper and the seed. Oh, what a wonderful plan it could be if we only let it be. Doctors knew it years ago. Tinctures lined the shelves in rows. People didn't call it strange till the laws and stories changed. Fear grew louder year by year. Knowledge slowly disappeared. The plan itself remained the same. Only we had changed its name. Oh, oh, what a wonderful plan it used to be. Wonderful plan. Before somebody told us what we're supposed to see. For the farmer, for the doctor, for the things they used to know. Oh, what a wonderful plan it used to be before we told it not to grow. Then a funny thing began. People started asking, man, if this plant was known so long, how'd we ever get it wrong? Books were open, questions grew. Science took another view. State by state, the locks came down, and green began returning to the ground. Oh, oh, what a wonderful plan. It might still be a wonderful plan. Now we're finally asking what we're finally free to see. There's a history behind it. There's a future yet to know. Oh, what a wonderful plan it might still be. Give the truth a chance to grow. Maybe that's the funny part. We call it something new. Then open up the history books and find they already knew. We lost a lot of years when we could have learned much more. Now that little green old plant is knocking on the door. Oh, what a wonderful plan it can be. Wonderful plan. Growing underneath the sun for everybody to see. If the cannabis gathered together, there's still so much we don't know. Oh, what a wonderful plan it can be. So let the knowledge grow. What a wonderful plan. What a wonderful plan. Wonderful plan. Been around a long, long time. Long, long time. Maybe we're not discovering you. Maybe we're remembering you.
Yeah, maybe we're remembering. Because sometimes it's not a bad thing. It's not. It can actually be a really good thing. Do I hold my hits? Yes, actually I do. But I don't hold them long. Okay. So what you hold for 15 to 20 seconds is more than enough. You don't need to long term hold it, because you're not going to get anything else from it. The only thing that's going to happen is that smoke's gonna swirl around in the bottom of your lung, tickle the fibers inside your lung, and cause you to cough a whole lot more. So no, you shouldn't hold it long. 10 to 20 seconds at the most, and exhale it. There's absolutely no reason to choke on it. There's really not. The only thing that it cuts off oxygen to your brain is basically all it does. And you get the euphoria from cutting the smoke, the oxygen off to your brain, and then it leaves you to situations like this, exactly like this.
Yeah. Inmates took over the asylum.
It's happening. It does. It really.
A couple new faces came drifting around, talking real loud, turning things upside down. At first we just laughed, figured they'd move along, but something kept telling me something was wrong. Then one by one, the good ones were gone, the ones with some sense just quietly moved on. I looked all around at the few left behind, and suddenly one little thought crossed my mind. The inmates took over the asylum. Somebody went and handed them the keys. The inmates took over the asylum. Now everybody's doing as they please. The same ones packed up and left there. They knew that it was time to go. The inmates took over the asylum, and they're the only ones who don't know. Now everybody's talking, but nobody hears. A whisper of reason just disappears. The louder they holler, the smarter they sound, at least to the people still hanging around. You can't talk sense to somebody who knows every damn answer wherever it goes. So sensible people don't argue or shout. They shake their heads smiling and quietly walk out. The inmates took over the asylum. Somebody went and handed them the keys. The inmates took over the asylum. Now everybody's doing as they please. The same ones packed up and left there. They knew that it was time to go. The inmates took over the asylum. They're the only ones who don't know. Funny how places can change overnight. Wrong becomes normal and crazy seems right. The laughter gets different, the good times get thin. You start asking yourself why you're still hanging in. I don't need anger, don't need a big scene, don't need convincing of what I've seen. When all of the sensible people are flown, maybe the smartest thing's leaving alone. I ain't saying I'm always right, Lord knows that ain't so. But when everybody with common sense decides it's time to go, you don't need a sign from heaven. You don't need another clue. Just take a good look around you. The answer's staring back at you. took over the asylum. Somebody went and handed them the keys. The inmates took over the asylum. Now everybody's doing as they please. The same ones packed up and left there. They knew that it was time to go. The inmates took over the asylum, and they're the only ones who don't know. Yeah, the inmates took over the asylum, and they're the only ones who don't know.
Yeah. So this one here I got to do before morning is over. Yeah, I got to do it before morning is over. I only got 20 minutes left, and then morning is gone. Morning will be broken. It'll be afternoon. Yeah.
Do you remember when Saturday morning was the best part of your life? Bare feet on a cold wood floor, sunlight sneaking through the door. House so quiet, holding still, like the world forgot its will. Tiptoe past that creaky stair, old TV glow already there. Static fades and colors rise, little worlds before my eyes. No place to go, no need to run, just me and the rising sun. Saturday morning, back in the day, cartoons and cereal drift away. No phones, no stress, just living life free. Just a kid, TV, and a dream to be. Saturday morning, oh, where'd it go? We didn't know what we didn't know. Those were the days, simple and true. Saturday morning, me and you, me and you. Sugar rush and superhero dreams. Good guys winning, no soul it seems. Mama saying, don't sit so close. But I was gone where the story flows. Black tires rolling down the street. Sun on my face, freedom underneath. Friends would call and off we'd fly. Chasing clouds in a painted sky. No screens in our hands, just open skies. We were kings in our own young lives. Saturday morning, back in the day, cartoons and cereal drift away. No phones, no stress, just living life free. Just a kid, TV, and a dream to be. Saturday morning, oh, where'd it go? We didn't know what we didn't know. Those were the days, simple and true. Saturday morning, me and you. Fast, they don't slow down. Life got heavy, lost that sound, but somewhere deep it still remains. In quiet light and window panes, I close my eyes and I can see that little kid still lives in me. Saturday morning, back in the day, cartoons and cereal drift away. No phones, no stress, just living life free. Just a kid, TV, and a dream to be. Saturday morning, don't let it go. Hold on tight to what we know. Those were the days, simple and true. Saturday morning, me and you. Saturday morning, back in the day. Yeah, we drift away. No flashing lights, no grand parade, just worn out boots and songs I've made. A weathered road beneath the stars, a heart that's carried too many scars. I've learned that truth don't need applause. It doesn't bend to passing laws. It finds a soul wherever you are, with a voice and a guitar. Just a voice and a guitar, they can carry hope so very far. Through the valleys, through the night, a simple song can spark a light. No fancy stage, no fortune's prize, just honest words that never hide. Sometimes all this world needs are a voice and a guitar. Watch the headlines come and go, watch the seasons teach us slow. Love still wins where mercy grows, even when the cold wind blows. Every melody can plant a seed, every lyric meets a need. You don't have to be a star, just a voice and a guitar. If tomorrow never comes my way, let these songs be what remains. May they lift the tired and weak, give the lonely strength to speak. If one heart finds a little peace, then every note has earned its place. Just a voice and a guitar, that's enough to heal a broken heart. When the world is loud with fear, a quiet song can still be heard. Long after every crowd is gone, the truth keeps quietly singing on. Sometimes the greatest gifts we are, a voice and a guitar. So pull up a chair and stay a while. We'll trade a tear, we'll trade a smile. No matter who or where you are, there's still room for one more voice and one more guitar.
Okay, so I've got something special for you guys. Because we talk about this every once in a while, I get myself into trouble sometimes. I'll get a side-eyed kind of comment from people. I'll get texts kind of admonishing me in not in a good way. But sometimes, just sometimes, you can take a situation that is totally foobar, which means fucked up beyond all relief, okay? And you can take that foobar and turn it into something like this. Oh, if you have children in the room, please ask them to leave. Thank you.
All right, we need a new word. I spilled my coffee on my shirt, dropped my breakfast on the floor, stubbed my toe against the table, then walked straight into the door. I took a breath and counted 10, made it somewhere close to 3. Then the handle on the damn thing broke and fell right off on me. I tried shoot, I tried damn it, I tried son of a, and stopped. Then something deep inside me said, give it everything you've got. Sometimes yelling fuck is not enough when the easy day gets unnecessarily tough. When you've cussed until you're empty and you run clean out of stuff. Sometimes yelling fuck is just not fucking enough. The internet quit working when I needed it the most. My password wasn't a password and my printer gave up the ghost. The phone said, please hold briefly. 47 minutes passed. Then a cheerful little robot said goodbye and hung up on my ass. I tried patience, tried forgiveness, tried imagining the beach, but there's apparently a level common language cannot reach. Sometimes yelling fuck is not enough when the easy day gets unnecessarily tough. When you've cussed until you're empty and you run clean out of stuff. Sometimes yelling fuck is just not fucking enough. I went outside for sanity, thought nature might come through. The dog stepped in a mud hole and came running straight at you. The garden hose got tangled, the damn nozzle sprayed my face. And somewhere up in heaven, God was laughing at my grace. All right. We need a new word. Something bigger than fuck. Something with horsepower. Something you can yell loud enough to frighten Monday back to Sunday. Call the scholars, call the poets, get the dictionary down. We need 17 more letters and a deeply troubling sound. Put some thunder in the middle, put an earthquake at the end. Because fuck has done its duty, boys, but fuck could use a friend. Sometimes yelling fuck is not enough when you finally had enough of having had enough. When the universe keeps asking, hey, you think you're pretty tough. Sometimes yelling fuck is just not fucking enough. So I poured another coffee, sat myself back in my chair, looked toward heaven, shook my head, and said, you know I'm trying here. Then the bottom fell out of the coffee cup. Fuck. Fuck. Nope. Still not enough. Nope. Still not enough.
I had one of those mornings. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. All right, Bill Giles, this one's for you.
You said, can you keep a secret? I said, you know I can. Never knew that little promise would put something in my hands. I thought I was being loyal, thought that's what a good friend does. Till I learned that keeping quiet can make you part of the cover-up.
It's cloak and dagger. You handed me the cloak. Now I'm hiding something with you every time the truth gets close. It's cloak and dagger, and neither one is free. 'Cause the secret that belonged to you now also belongs to me. You can cover up the truth a while, but sooner or later it will show. A cloak always conceals a dagger, and somebody always knows. One day somebody asked me, and I looked the other way. I never told a single lie, but I didn't tell the truth that day. Opportunity came knocking, I just let it pass me by. But silence has a funny way of sounding sometimes like a lie. It's cloak and dagger. You handed me the cloak. Now I'm hiding something with you every time the truth gets close. It's cloak and dagger, and neither one is free. 'Cause the secret that belonged to you now also belongs to me. You can cover up the truth a while, but sooner or later it will show. A cloak always conceals a dagger, and somebody always knows. A secret isn't secret once it's whispered to a friend. It's only borrowed silence waiting somewhere for an end. Every person that you tell it adds another lock and key, till everybody's guarding something nobody can free. Be careful what you promise when somebody pulls you near. Their burden gets no lighter just because it's in your ear. Trust can be a precious gift, but secrets carry weight. The moment that you take one and you're tangled in its fate. It's cloak and dagger. You handed me the cloak. Now I'm carrying your secret everywhere I go. It's cloak and dagger, and neither one is free. The truth you tried to hide away is standing here with me. You can bury it beneath the years, you can swear nobody knows, but a cloak always conceals a dagger, and truth has a way of showing. So next time someone whispers, can you keep this just between us? I'll think a little longer before I answer yes. 'Cause it's really not a secret when somebody else knows. You're only postponing the day it gets exposed.
Yeah, I liked working on that one this morning because what came to me right off the bat from Bill's writing was Secret Agent Man. There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stares a stranger. With every move he makes, the single chance he takes, the odds are he won't live to see tomorrow. Remember that song? Yeah. That's what that brought to mind. And I like that. That's part of why I named today what I named it, is because sometimes we're led on a path from hearing a new song or inspiration of a new song that links you back to something in your past. And remembering things is pretty, is pretty clear. So Cloak and Dagger, automatically, it hit me right off the bat. Secret Agent Man and secrets. That was the other thing. I had started writing something back in 2014 called Secrets, and I never finished it. I just started on it, and I took parts of that and I mixed it in with what Bill sent me, and that's what we came up with. So that's it was great music back then too. It really was. It was Johnny Rivers. He was a talent of his own. But the thing is this is the thing, is that when you look at guys like that, those are the guys who didn't sell out. Those are the guys who didn't sell their souls. Okay, they had one hit and they walked away. It was they'd come back and perform that one hit whenever anybody wanted them to. Okay. Or a couple of hits, or a couple of songs off of the album, but a lot of the songs back then came out solely on singles. You could only get them on 45, or they were part of various artists kind of compilation that was put together. So yeah, Junior Johnson, he's another prime example. He was somebody who wasn't willing to sell his soul. Now, I was talking with a guy. I think this was in the early '90s, and he played guitar for Red Sovine. And I spent a couple hours talking with this guy one day, and it was I remember it clear as a bell. We were at a music thing outside of Camp Pendleton in California, and it was just a park musical thing. You know how they have those. Little gigs on, during the summer weekends. And it was it was a reflection on truck drivers, and the hits of the truck, in the trucking industry. And then the next day, that was a Saturday afternoon. And then Sunday afternoon was centered on bluegrass music. This is California, so obscure music doesn't really appear in the bars. It appears, in little venues like that at the parks and things like that. So that was in Oceanside. Actually, it wasn't in Oceanside. It was in Carlsbad, which is part of that area surrounding Camp Pendleton. It was great memories. At this point here, this is where we're going to take a rest stop. Yeah, part one.
I'll see you at the next rest stop. Come on in, weary traveler. You've been staring down that road, sorting truth from all the rumors, carrying a heavy load. Every voice says trust my story, every headline claims it's true. Sometimes you need a quiet place to think the whole thing through. So leave the noise outside a while. There's coffee on the fire. We don't have to know it all to keep reaching something higher. This isn't just another rest stop. It's a place to catch our breath, where weary travelers gather and put every claim to test. Bring your questions to the table. Bring your faith in what you've seen. We're just mustard seeds together, trying to find what truth still means. We watched fear become a weapon, watched anger fill the air, watched good people stop their talking, 'cause nobody listens there. But we don't have to hate each other just because we disagree. Truth was never scared of questions, so keep asking honestly. This isn't just another rest stop. It's a place to catch our breath, where weary travelers gather and put every claim to test. Bring your questions to the table. Bring your faith in what you've seen. We're just mustard seeds together, trying to find what truth still means. There's a battle all around us, older than these roads we roam. Good and evil, light and darkness, fighting for the human soul. But the answer isn't hatred, and the answer isn't fear. Sometimes courage starts by listening when another voice draws near. So check the map and read the signs. Look twice before you choose. Don't believe a thing because somebody says it's news. Test the words and test the spirit. Hold what's honest, drop what's not. And when this old world wears you down, you know we've saved your spot. This isn't just another rest stop. It's a light along the way, a place for weary mustard seeds to gather up and pray. We'll share the things we've learned here and admit what we don't know. Then fill our cups and find our faith and get back on the road. So rest your mind a little while, friend. You're welcome here with us. The road will still be waiting when we've talked enough. And when it's time to travel on, there's one thing you should know. I'll see you at the next rest stop.
Yeah. And that was inspired by Kevin Lawson. You know, we've watched his road stops for or rest stops, you know, for a long time. We, you know, I think about 4 years we've been following his rest stops. And when he puts them up, I share them with you guys. But this is your rest stop, right? This is where you come when you just want a little peace of mind and know that you're not going crazy with everything that's going on around us. And yet, in the midst of it all, there's always that confusion and division and everything getting thrown at us. And That's where this song came from.
In the chaos of life, where paths diverge, seeking peace, not just in the dark or the light. Heavenly Father, hear our humble cry. Guide us through the storm, show us the sky. Loud voices, conflicting views, hearts that break, yet in the midst we yearn to make a quiet mind in the loudest din. Listen for your voice, Lord, please begin. Dear Heavenly Father, hear our plea. In this world of confusion, help us see. Quiet our minds, open our eyes to your still small voice, Lord, let it rise. In the silence we find our way. With every heartbeat we choose to stay, holding on to faith as the shadows sway. Your love surrounds us, night turns to day. Let the worries fade like whispers in the wind. In your gentle grace our soul begin to mend. Together we'll rise, hand in hand, side by side, with a heart full of hope. In you we confide. Deception and schemes, they seek to divide, but deep inside we long to unite. Lord, show us beyond the lies we see. Help us find the truth, set us free. Loud voices, conflicting views, hearts that break, yet in the midst we yearn to make a quiet mind in the loudest din. Listen for your voice, Lord, please begin. Dear Heavenly Father, hear our plea. In this world of confusion, help us see. Quiet our minds, open our eyes to your still small voice, Lord, let it hear. Heavenly Father, hear our plea. In this world of confusion, help us see. Quiet our minds, open our eyes to your still small voice, Lord, let it rise. Whoa.
This was, I think, in the first 10 songs that I produced through this program that I was using at that time. I was using Make Song to make these, and the company ended up they really ripped me off big time. The concept of the videos, song videos, was something new to me, and I thought that I could take advantage of it. And I'm kind of disappointed in how some of these the videos themselves came out. But you know, we work with what we got, and we make the best of it. You know, you know. But I believe that it's probably time. It's probably time. Yeah, I think it's definitely time for one of these.
What's right now? Hey, 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 hey. What's right now? You walk in the room with a smile on your face.
Mind's racing all over the place. Got 1,000 things running through your head, and you know you ought to slow it down instead. Well, don't just grab the first jar you see. There's a little bit of science to the TAC. Take a minute, breathe. Don't rush somehow. Ask yourself what's right now. Do you need to chill? Do you need some sleep? Do you need a relief that's nice and deep? Do you need a snack? Do you need a grin? Let's figure out where to begin. What's right now? What's your body say? Hey. Are you winding down at the end of the day? Hey. Northern Lights if you're ready for bed. Bubba Kush if your battery's dead. Dos when the aches hang around. Blue cheese if you're still moving around. Everybody's different somehow. So what's right now? Northern Light says turn down the speed. Let your busy little brain be free. Tie an Afghani on a sleepy ride, like a warm blanket by your side. Then Bubba Kush walks through the door, says, buddy, you ain't working anymore. It's the melt into the couch parade. Cancel your chores that you already made. Need some comfort, need some peace. Need those busy thoughts to cease. Don't overthink, don't wear a frown. Listen when your body's talking now. What's right now? What's your body say? Are you winding down at the end of the day? Northern Lights if you're ready for bed. Bubba Kush if your battery's dead. Dos when the aches hang around. Blue cheese if you're still moving around. Hey, everybody's different somehow. So what's right now? Do says I got your back when your muscles start to crack. Blue cheese says grab a little bite, but still keep dancing through the night. Slow reaction, dry mouth too. Keep some water close to you if your heart starts racing fast. Take it easy, let it pass. Everybody's chemistry works a little differently. What's right now? Listen to yourself. Not every jar belongs on everybody's shelf. Some are sleepy, some are light, some are daytime, some are night. Take it slow and you'll find out how to choose what's right now. What's right now? Oh, what's right now? What's right now? Hey, everybody's different somehow. So what's right now? Hey, ask your body what's right now. Hey.
Yeah, because sometimes we just got to have a safety meeting right in the middle of everything. Yeah, because sometimes we gotta. Yeah, just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, you don't have to look at me like that. Okay, stop looking at me like that. All right.
I spend my life with calloused hands, building roads where others stand. Tried to leave this world better than I found, helping strangers when no one was around. I wore my failures like an old work coat. Every tear, every scar, every word I wrote. Thought if I did enough before my final breath, maybe I'd outrun my own regret. But every mountain that I climbed still left an empty place inside. You can't earn a gift, you can only receive it. Grace don't keep score, you just believe it. Love reached farther than I ever could climb.
found me right on time. You can't earn a gift. You can only receive it. I remembered every wrong I'd done. The battle's lost, the chance is gone. The words I wished I'd never said. The nights those memories filled my head. Then I opened up that worn out book. Read the pages I'd overlooked. It wasn't about the things I'd done. It was about God's only Son. The weight I'd carried all those years started washing away with tears. You can't earn a gift. You can only receive it. Grace don't keep score. You just believe it. Love reached farther than I ever could climb. Mercy found me right on time. You can't earn a gift. You can only receive it. I carry chains I forged myself, locked them tight upon the shelf. Thought I had one more debt to pay, one more burden every day. Then I heard those timeless words so clear, still echoing across the years. It is finished, not begin. The door was open. Come on in. You can't earn a gift. You can only receive it. Open your heart and simply believe it. Grace is greater than every fall. His faithful love can cover it all. The ground is level at the foot of the cross. Every soul is counted the cost. The shepherd still leaves the 99 to bring one wandering heart back home. And in time, you can't earn a gift. You can only receive it. That's why they call it grace. If you're still trying to earn what God already offers, stop carrying what Christ already carried. Open your heart. Receive the gift. Because the gift was never meant to be earned.
Yeah, how about that? You know, sometimes we sit back and we wonder. We wonder hard. Oh, God, do you see me? This song was inspired by the story of Nathaniel sitting under the fig tree. You know, Nathaniel had just lost everything. And it was one of those situations, dire straits. Get drunk or high and off thyself, or scream and shout at the Lord. We all have those moments where, you know, it's like, fuck. Oh, and that's where sometimes fuck is enough. It comes in again. Yeah. But then Philip went and he got Nathaniel and he said, "Come, you must see this man." He says, "I'm telling you, this is the one we've been waiting for." And so Nathaniel went with Philip, and oh Lord, I don't remember what city that they were in at the time. But so Philip brought Nathaniel Jesus, and and Jesus said, or Nathaniel was, questioning, as to who Jesus was and what was so profound about him. And Jesus looked at him and he said, he says, when you were at your lowest point, when you were ready to give up on everything, and you were sitting under the fig tree, I didn't turn my face away from you. And that's where I see you came from, because even in those moments of despair, when things have gotten the absolute toughest that they could possibly be, it only takes remembering that he sees you to gain some comfort and some peace. But sometimes we need to hear it.
In the shadows of the night, when the world turns dark, I'm the one who lights the way, like a beacon that won't spark. Through the storms of life, I hold you tight, believing in you until the very end of sight. In every tear, in every laugh, I'm there to catch you. Through the pain, through the joy, I'm right by your side without a doubt. I see you, more than just a shadow in the light. Open your heart's door and let love start to ignite. I see you standing tall, even when you fall. And I see you rising up, stronger than before, never small. When the world tells you to give up and you feel lost, I'm the voice that whispers, keep pushing, don't be crossed. In the quiet moments, when your spirit feels so low, I'm the one who lifts you up, like a gentle healing glow. And the night feels endless and you can't see the dawn, I'll be your whisper, guiding you along. With every heartbeat, I'll remind you of your strength. Together we'll rise up, going any length. So take my hand, let the worries fade away. In this dance of life, we'll find our way through every shadow. Love will light the path. Side by side, we'll conquer all that life has. I see you, more than just a reflection in the mirror. Open your heart's door and let love start to grow. I see you standing strong, even when you fall. And I see you rising up, stronger than before, never small. I see you, more than just a dream in the night. Open your heart's door and let love start to ignite. I see you standing tall, even when you fall. And I see you
rising up, stronger than before. Never small.
And that's when we have a choice. We have a choice. We can choose to or choose not to.
I've stood beneath the midnight sky and wondered who hung every star. I watched the morning find its way through nights that seemed too dark. I've heard the doubters make their case. I've had my questions too. But every time I lose my way, my heart comes back to you. Maybe faith ain't having answers. Maybe faith is choosing still. When I cannot see tomorrow, I can trust the Father's will. I'd rather believe and be wrong than not believe and be wrong. I'd rather spend my days with hope than walk this road alone. If heaven's more than wishful thinking, if that stone was really rolled, if Jesus really conquered death and came to save my soul, then when this road is over and eternity unfolds, I'd rather believe. I've seen prayer bring comfort when there wasn't any cure. Seen a broken heart keep beating when it couldn't take much more. I've seen forgiveness change a man when anger owned his name. And I felt peace come over me I simply can't explain. You can call it coincidence, say it's something I perceive, but I've lived enough of this old life to know what I believe. I'd rather believe and be wrong than not believe and be wrong. I'd rather spend my days with hope than walk this road alone. If heaven's more than wishful thinking, if that stone was really rolled, if Jesus really conquered death and came to save my soul, then when this road is over and eternity unfolds, I'd rather believe. And if someday I close my eyes and there is nothing there, I still loved a little deeper. I still learned how to care. I still fed the hungry stranger. I still stopped to help a friend. I still found a reason to get up and try my best again. But if I close these weary eyes and wake on heaven's shore and see the scars upon his hands
and know what they were for. I don't want my first words to be, Lord, I wish I had believed. I wanna fall down at his feet and say I knew you'd come for me. So I'd rather believe and be wrong than not believe and be wrong. I'd rather carry faith with me every mile I'm walking on. I believe that tomb was empty. I believe he saved my soul. I believe there's something waiting when he finally calls me home. And when this road is over, there's one thing I pray I'll see: my Savior standing there with open arms, saying you believed in me. I don't have to know it all, I don't have to see. With whatever days I've got left here, I'd rather believe.
Yeah, I'd rather believe, because we live in a world that is right now in chaos.
Oh, yeah. In the chaos, I find my way. Breathing deep, I won't sway. Mindful moments, here I stay. Jesus guides me every day. I tidy up, let worries flee. I touch the grass, set my mind free. Feel the ground beneath my feet. In this calm, my heart's complete. In the storm, I rise and shine. Heartbeats echo, love's the line. With every step I find my grace, guided by his warm embrace. Through the noise I'm standing tall. In his light I'll never fall. In this calm I hear the sound of hope and peace all around. Feelings rise, but I won't drown. Keep it steady, wear my crown. Respond with love, no need to frown. In his light, I'll never down. With each prayer, I gain my crown. In the silence, peace is found. Through the storm, I stand so proud. In the chaos, I make my sound. When the shadows start to creep, I hold tight, I'll take a leap. Through the thunder, I hear a song. In the stillness, I'll stay strong. With each heartbeat, I feel a change. In the turmoil, I rearrange. Finding comfort in the fight. In his love, I find the light. In the storm, I rise and shine. Heartbeats echo, love's the line. With every step, I find my grace. Guided by his warm embrace. Through the noise, I'm standing tall. In his light, I'll never fall. In this calm, I hear the sound of hope and peace all around. Ooh, 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 ooh. In the chaos, I find my way. Breathing deep, I won't sway. Mindful moments, here I stay. Jesus guides me every day. In the storm, I rise and shine. Heartbeats echo, love's the line. Every step I find
guided by his own grace. Through the noise I'm standing tall. In this light I'll never fall. In this calm I hear the sound of hope and peace all around.
So, that brings to mind that, sometimes we just got to take a minute or two and talk to God, right? So, what if you only had 2 minutes? Just 2.
Imagine that tomorrow morning God told you, I'll give you 2 minutes. That's all you get today. What would you say? Who would you pray for? What would you leave out? Now ask yourself this. If those are the things that matter most in 2 minutes, why don't they matter most in 24 hours? He's already given you. The morning starts before the sun. Another race against the clock. 1,000 voices call my name, but heaven never has to knock. Then a question found my heart one day, and it stopped me where I stood. If I only had 2 minutes, would I spend them like I should? If I had 2 minutes to talk to God, what would I say first? Would I thank him for his mercy, or tell him where I hurt? Would I ask for all my answers, or simply praise his name? 2 minutes in his presence, I'd never leave the same. I pray for those who've lost their way, for broken hearts and homes, for children needing shelter, for the weary and alone. I'd ask him for more wisdom to love the way he does. Then I'd spend the final moments simply resting in his love. Maybe heaven isn't counting every second on the clock. Maybe God's been waiting patiently for my heart instead of words. The greatest prayer may not be longer, only truer than before. If I had 2 minutes
to God,
I'd lay my burdens down.
I thank Him for His saving grace.
For mercy all around.
Then before those moments ending, one more prayer would rise.
Lord,
use this life you've given me
to help.
another soul find Christ.
Tomorrow isn't promised. This moment is enough. 2 minutes can change a lifetime when they're spent with God above.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's it. That's all it takes. Now, if you go to Tahiti, it takes 3.5 minutes.
All right, everybody. We've been talking politics, religion, world events, and the things happening in our communities. And while those conversations matter, every now and then, it's time for a safety meeting. Stretch your legs, loosen your back, smile a little. And remember that life ain't supposed to be heavy every minute of every day. Welcome to Tahiti for 3.5 minutes. The world keeps spinning and the headlines fly. Everybody's got a reason why. Bills come due and the worries pile high. So let's hit pause before we run dry. Grab a chair and pull up close. We're all just travelers on this road. Nobody gets too far alone. So let's put a little joy back in our souls. 3.5 minutes in Tahiti, that's all we're asking for today. Stretch your legs and crack your back. Take a little island track and let those worries drift away. With a Tahiti twist and a smile on your face, the world can wait for a little space. We'll be alright, come what may. 3.5 minutes in Tahiti today. Tahiti twist got that citrus lime. A little island sunshine every time. Wave goodbye to all that stress and say hello to a peaceful rest. Your friends are here and that's enough, 'cause life can sometimes get pretty tough. A laugh, a story, a helping hand can carry you farther than you ever planned. 3.5 minutes in Tahiti, that's all we're asking for today. Stretch your legs and crack your back. Take a little island track and let those worries drift away. With a Tahiti twist and a smile on your face, the world can wait for a little space. We'll be alright, come what may. 3.5 minutes in Tahiti today. We ain't hiding from tomorrow. We ain't running from today. We're just taking a little breather before we head back on our way. Because good friends make heavy things lighter, and laughter makes long roads shorter. So
So wave at somebody passing by, look 'em in the eye and say hi. Share a joke and share a grin, that's where the good stuff all begins. Then we'll head back to the serious things, but for right now, let your spirit sing. The world can wait another minute, and we'll jump right back in it. 3.5 minutes in Tahiti, a little island break for you and me. Stretch the legs and breathe it in, let the good times start again, and enjoy the simple company. Because nobody gets too far alone, we're all just helping each other along. So wave goodbye to all that stress, we'll be back before too long. 3.5 minutes in Tahiti today.
Yeah. 3.5 minutes.
You got a front porch education in the Appalachian pines, where the wind rolled through the hollers, ringing old porch chimes. He made do with what he had, and never felt without. There were squirrels in every oak, and a river full of trout. For a boy and his old dog, it was the best of times. He grew up believing that's what made a rich man's life. Just a little hardwood cabin tucked beneath the trees, with a coonskin hat still hanging from a weathered barn nail in the breeze. Some days he'd steal the honey from the busy bumblebees. Other days he'd wrestle Doc while drowning all his fleas. The hills would echo laughter as the sun slipped out of sight, and every little memory made the whole world feel just right. Just a little hardwood cabin tucked beneath the trees, with a kind of simple happiness that brings you to your knees. No mansion on a mountainside, no riches left to claim, just love enough to fill a heart and somebody who knew your name. Those little things we hurry past become life's greatest prize. In that little hardwood cabin, heaven filled their eyes. When the church bells rang on Sunday, he'd be all spit shine. He sang with all the choir and gave the Lord his best dime. When the service ended, he'd walk sweet Caroline up the winding ridge road just to see her home on time. She'd give him one goodnight kiss beneath the evening sky, then he'd whistle up for Doc, believing life would be alright. Years may take the cabin, and time may steal the trail. The porch may lose its rocking chair, the fence begin to fail. But a boy who learns that love is worth more than gold can buy carries that old mountain home wherever life goes by. Just a little hardwood cabin tucked beneath the trees, where the simplest kind of living put a restless soul at ease. Doc still runs those mountains in the stories people tell, And somewhere waits sweet Caroline, where old memories still dwell. If heaven has a front porch with the pines against the sky, you'll find that little hardwood cabin where love will never die. Have you ever felt so alone? Words disappear like a whisper. Prayers go up, but they feel unknown. Heart heavy like a stone on its own. But here's the truth, don't let it go. God hears your cry, even in the low. When silence surrounds and it feels like snow, He's right there, loving His glow. God hears you, God hears you. Believe it's true, believe it's true. Every word spoken, He's listening to you. In the dark, He'll guide you through. Hold on tight, He'll make it new, yeah. Thoughts racing, why won't they see? Struggling hard just to be free, yeah. Feeling lost in a world's decree, but God's got a plan, just trust and believe. You're not alone, don't let it sting. He leads in close, His love He brings. Even when down makes your heart swing. Hold on to hope, let your soul sing. Yeah. God hears you, that hears you. Believe it's true, Every word spoken, He's listening to you. In the dark, He'll guide you through. Hold on tight, He'll make it new. Cast your cares, give them away. He's waiting there, don't dismay. Seed you plant may not show today. Trust in His timing, come what may. God is you. Believe it's true. Every word spoken.
Yeah. Believe it's true. Because it's funny, you know, when you're in His presence, you know it. You know. I didn't actually do a video for this one. Actually, Chessboard helped me out with this one. He put this together.
In my darkest hour, when I felt alone, the Holy Ghost whispered like a gentle tone, guiding me through shadows, showing me the light. His love, a beacon, making everything alright. He's my strength, my truth, my comfort, my guide. With every step He leads me, always by my side. In His presence I find peace, I find my way. Through the storms He holds me, makes my heart stay. He's my strength, my truth, comfort, my God. With every step he leads me, always by my side. In his presence I find peace, I find my way. Through the storms he holds me, makes my heart stay. Makes my heart stay. When I feel love, when the world seems cold, his spirit warms me, fills me, makes me bold. With faith and hope, I rise, I stand tall. In his embrace, I know I'm never alone at all. In my heart, I hear his voice clear and true, guiding me through life, helping me to see through. With every breath I trust, I believe in his love. I thrive, I grow. He's my strength, my truth, my comfort, my guide. With every step he leads me, always by my side. In his presence I find peace, I find my way. Through the storms he holds me, makes my heart stay. He's my strength, my truth, my comfort, my guide. With every step he leads me, always by my side. In his presence I find peace, I find my way. Through the storms he holds me, makes my heart stay. He's my strength, my truth, my comfort, my guide. With every step he leads me, always by my side. In his presence I find peace, I find my way. Through the storms he holds me, makes my heart
I'm tired of the lies they spin. They're feeding us poison, where do I begin? Every headline feels like a sin. Oh, it's a game we're stuck in, can't win. Barack signed the papers, gave them a key. NDAA took our truth, can't you see? Smith mind shadow, it's haunting me. Propaganda flows like a dark raging sea. They twist the words, make us blind. Realities are lost in their cruel grind. Who's telling the truth? Man, it's hard to find. In this media maze, we're all confined. We're rising up, can't take no more. Truth on our lips, it's time to roar. No more shadows, we'll break free. With every heartbeat, we'll make them see. Together we'll stand united and bold. No more lies, let the story be told. In this fight for truth, we'll find our way. We'll light the dark, bring a brand new day.
screaming loud, but no one hears. Drowning in cycles of our own fear. The truth's a ghost, shedding bitter tears. Oh, the anger rises, it's been years. So I'll sing my blues, let the world know, fight for the truth. Let the fire grow, breaking the chains, it's time to show. We won't be silenced, we'll steal the show. In the silence, hear the cries, voices echo, breaking tide. Every tear, story untold. In the ashes, we rise bold. No more whispers, we shout loud. Together strong, we're a fierce crowd. With every step, we take the stand, fighting for truth. Hand in hand, let the walls shake, let the truth ring. We'll write the lyrics, let freedom sing. From the shadows, we'll break away. In this moment, we'll seize the day. We're rising up, can't take no more. Truth on our lips, it's time to roar. No more shadows, we'll break free. With every heartbeat, we'll make them see. Together we'll stand, united and bold. No more lies, let the story be told. In this fight for truth, we'll find our way. We'll light the dark, bring a brand new day.
Monday morning coffee just isn't the same. All the protests in the world are making it lame. Well, I found the cure to that. It's green and marijuana is its name. Feeling kinda low, it could chase away your shame. Sunshine on my face, dancing in the rain. Friends gather round, let's forget the pain. Rolling up a vibe, let's ignite the flame. Laughing like a wild, nothing feels the same. Green dreams, we're living in a game. Life's a celebration, we're calling your name. Feel the rhythm flow, we'll never be tame. In this crazy world, love is our aim. Oh, 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 hey, oh, 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 hey, oh. Monday morning coffee just isn't the same. All the protests in the world are making it lame. Well, I found the cure to that. It's green and marijuana is its name. In the rhythm of the night, we'll dance without pain. So let the music play. Let's ride this train. Every single laugh, every drop of rain. In the joy of now, we'll never feel shame. With a little green magic, we'll light up the game. So let's take a moment, breathe in the air. Forget all the worries, leave behind despair. With every heartbeat, let the good vibes flow. In this dance of freedom, we'll let our spirits glow. No more looking back, just the laughter we share. In a world full of chaos, we'll find our own flair. Raise a bomb to the night, let's get toasted and see dreams. With love in our hearts, we'll be bursting at the seams. Green dream, we're living in a game. Life's a celebration, we're calling your name. Feel the rhythm flow, we'll never be tame. In this crazy world, love is our aim. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, oh,
Every 2 minutes, a child is lost. Innocent stolen, no matter the cost. Shattered dreams, they pay the price. 4.8 million trapped in the vice. In shadows they suffer. Without a voice, commercial exploitation. A cruel choice, average age 12. Can you feel the pain? Held captive in darkness, will they break the chain? 23 months, lost in despair. A world full of silence. Who really cares?
Hear the cries, can you feel the ache? Innocence lost, make no mistake. We rise up strong, let the truth ignite. Together we fight, bring them back to light. No more silence, let our voices roar for every child. We'll open the door, break these chains. Let the healing start with every heartbeat. We're mending the heart.
Pimps counting dollars, profiting from dread. 200 grand a year, just for the fed. 30,000 souls dying to fight abuse, torture, neglect, stealing their life. 40% sold by family ties. A stain on our conscience, a world full of lies.
In the silence, hear their whispers. Every tear's a story, every heart's a fighter. Bound by chains, but hope's not gone. With every step, we'll carry them on.
We won't back down, we'll stand our ground. For every child lost, our voices resound. Through the darkness, we'll pave the way. Together we rise, we'll break the gray.
1% identified, where's the justice? Human trafficking, we must not trust this. 27 million exploited and torn in fields and factories, their spirits born. Traffickers lurking, preying on the weak, profiting from pain. It's freedom we seek, feel the anger rise. Let's break the chains, stand for the lost. Let's heal the stains, together we shout. Unite in the fight, we'll bring back their dreams, ignite the light.
Hear the cries, can you feel the ache? Innocence lost, make no mistake. We rise up strong, let the truth ignite. Together we fight, bring them back to light. No more silence, let our voices roar for every child. We'll open the door, break these chains. Let the healing start with every heartbeat. We're mending the heart.
They said the fire was dying. They said the fight was through. They said the walls are closing in. There was nothing left to do. Every headline screaming, every voice demanding fear, trying to turn a nation against the things we hold dear. The truth ain't always shouting, and panic ain't a plan. You've got to learn to see the difference between a leader and a scam. Lift the fog, let the daylight shine. Don't surrender your heart or your mind. Stand your ground when the fear rolls in. Truth is where the fight begins. Don't let division steal your soul. Don't let the noise take control. America's story ain't over yet. We haven't reached the final chapter yet. Lift the fog. Lift the fog. Learn to see the difference between a flag and a lie, between a nation's people and the wolves that hide inside. Question every narrative, don't hand your voice away. Freedom isn't something you can put on pause someday. Don't trade faith for panic, don't trade hope for rage. History's always written by the ones who stay engaged. Lift the fog, let the daylight shine. Don't surrender your heart or your mind. Stand your ground when the fear rolls in. Truth is where the fight begins. Don't let division steal your soul. Don't let the noise take control. America's story ain't over yet. We haven't reached the final chapter yet. Oh, lift the fog. Lift the fog. more fear merchants, no more endless doom, no more voices telling you America's out of room. Stand together, stand awake, know the difference, know what's fake. Hold the line and keep your sight. Darkness always fears the light. Lift the fog, let the daylight rise. Keep the truth before your eyes. When confusion fills the air, courage is the answer there. Stand united, don't give in. The battle starts within. The future's still being written out with the ones who hold the pen. Lift the fog. Lift the fog. Lift the fog. Lift the fog.
Now, the thing is when you lift the fog, then you begin to realize that you have to believe them when they tell you who they are.
We spend our lives looking for reasons, trying to see the good in every face, painting over all the warning signs, calling storms a passing rain. We tell ourselves they don't mean it, they'll change somewhere along the way. But truth don't hide forever, it always finds a way. 'Cause sometimes the loudest answer ain't hidden underneath, it's right there in the words they speak. Don't turn your eyes away. The truth is often spoken long before the price is paid. Watch their words, watch their actions, watch the things they choose to do. Sometimes when they tell you, you gotta believe them too. The world keeps turning faster, everybody shouting to be heard. Leaders, strangers, friends and lovers, showing us exactly where they stand. Some build bridges, some build walls, some reach out, some walk away. And every choice they make today will shape another day. You don't need a crystal ball, you don't need a secret clue. Sometimes they're handing it to you. When they tell you believe them, don't turn your eyes away. The truth is often spoken long before the price is paid. Watch their words, watch their actions, Watch the things they choose to do. Sometimes when they tell you, you gotta believe them too. That don't mean fear every sentence or judge every soul you meet. But wisdom learns the difference between empty noise and repeated deeds. Watch the pattern, watch the trail. Watch what survives when the talking fails. When they tell you believe them, don't turn your eyes away. The truth is often spoken long before the price is paid. Watch their words, watch their actions, watch the things they choose to do. Sometimes when they tell you, you gotta believe them too. Sometimes when they tell you what they're gonna do, you gotta believe them. Listen to their words. Watch their actions. And remember, the warning often comes before the storm.
Yeah. You gotta believe them sometimes when they tell you. Just saying. Just saying. Another song from Bill.
I first saw her at the diner the day they let me out of jail. I had $1 in my pocket, said hello. She said no sale. I said pour me up some coffee, I ain't here to give you lip. Then I saw that little locket, said Jesus is my shit. Left my $1 on the counter, said the change can be your tip. I got Jesus on board and that waitress on my mind. $1 in my pocket and a whole lot left behind. I was drifting without direction, he was turning me around. Yeah, when Jesus comes on board, boys, even lost men can be found. Well, I got a job there washing every skillet, pot, and pan. Partly cause I needed money, mostly cause I wanted her hand. She said, boy, don't get no ideas, you got miles to go just yet. I said, ma'am, I'm only washing dishes. She said, that's what worries me, I bet. I got Jesus on board and that waitress on my mind. $1 in my pocket and a whole lot left behind. I was drifting without direction, he was turning me around. Yeah, when Jesus comes on board, boys, even lost men can be found. Now I ain't all that cold-hearted, so one day I tried again. Funny how the whole thing started when my wit was at its end. She still wouldn't let me walk her home, but said someday maybe I will. Now that $1 in my pocket is $100 bill. Well, I quit the cards and whiskey, quit explaining where I've been. Started showing up on Sundays, even shaved my face again. And the preacher nearly stumbled when he saw me through the door. Said, son, what finally brought you? I said, coffee, maybe something more. I Jesus on board and that waitress on my mind. 100 in my pocket and my whole life far behind. I ain't saying I'm an angel, I've still got some rough around. But when Jesus comes on board, boys, he can turn a man around. Well, these days I run that diner and she's wearing my last name. There's a Bible by the register and that locket's still the same. Sometimes some poor fool comes walking in looking like his world's gone wrong. I pour him up a cup of coffee and tell him how I came along. I got Jesus on board, got my sweetheart by my side. Started with $1 and one mighty bumpy ride. I was headed nowhere quickly till his mercy tracked me down. Yeah, when Jesus comes on board, boys, it's hard to stay run aground. So if you're broken, fresh from trouble, and your whole life's going downhill, don't underestimate a waitress or a $1 bill. Yeah, leave the change for the tip. Turn on the news and the headlines spin. Everybody talking, where do we begin? Seems like yesterday ain't the same no more. Another new chapter knocking at the door. But I ain't here to spread fear around. I just keep my boots planted on the ground. 'Cause every sunrise gives us one more chance to take one small step instead of standing still. A little bit of difference every day. That's how mountains slowly move their way. One helping hand, one honest word to say. We become tomorrow by what we do today. It ain't always loud, it don't have to be grand. Sometimes change begins with one outstretched hand. The world keeps turning either way. So let's make a little bit of difference every day. A neighbor waves from across the fence. That little moment starts making sense. A child learns kindness from what we do. They're watching us more than we ever knew. The world ain't fixed by anger alone. It grows from seeds that we've all sown. One act of grace, one truth we share can travel farther than we're aware. We don't need to save the world tonight. Just leave one corner a little more bright. Because 1,000 tiny lights will shine when ordinary people choose to be kind. A little bit of difference every day. One small choice can light the way. And years from now, when we look behind, we'll see the footprints that we left in time. The world keeps shifting,
come what may. So let's make a little bit of difference every day. You see an old man standing here, trying to help his fellow man. A little gray around the edges, coffee cup held in his hand. You hear me talk about kindness, you hear me talk about grace, but you don't know the battles that are written on my face. Everybody sees the ending, but they never saw the storm. The little boy that learned too early, this world can be cruel and torn. Don't mistake my peace for a life without pain. I had every reason to become the same. You really don't want the prequel of my story, the chapters before these pages turn. I walk through a darkness no child should ever learn, but evil didn't own me and hatred didn't win. I chose another pathway instead of giving in. You broke the boy, but you didn't break the man. And by the grace of God, I'm still standing where I am. I know what monsters look like. I've seen the damage they can do. That's why I fight so hard today to protect the innocent and true. That's why I share their pictures. That's why I speak their names. Because every child is sacred, and no child should wear those chains. I know how silence grows and how predators survive. So I keep my eyes wide open as long as I'm alive. Don't mistake my peace for a life without battles. I know what darkness builds when good men stay quiet. You really don't want the prequel of my story. Oh, the chapters before these pages turn. Oh, I walk through a darkness no child should ever learn, but evil didn't own me and hatred didn't win. I chose another pathway instead of giving in. You broke the boy, hey, but you didn't break the man. And by the grace of God, I'm still standing where I am. I am not kind because life was kind to me. I am kind because I know what happens when pain is left unchecked. I know what darkness can create if we don't choose another path. So I choose to protect. I choose to speak. I choose to love. I choose to fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. you really don't want the prequel of my story. But maybe that's the reason I'm here, to make sure another child never has to carry that fear. My past may explain me, but it will never own me, because evil met a child once, and decades later it found a man who refused to become it. You broke the boy, but you didn't break the man, and you never turned him into you.
Piece of myself there. Yeah. Get my glasses back on. I had to run up and check the mail real quick. That's why I put on a long one. Let's see. How about we go here?
I stood at the gates with nothing to bring, no medals to wear, no songs left to sing, no list of good deeds I could hold in my hand, just a lifetime of trying to understand. St. Peter looked kindly and asked me why. I thought for a moment, then lifted my eyes. The man in the middle said I could come. The man in the middle said I belong. Not because I earned it, not because I won. The man in the middle said I could come. I remembered my failures, remembered my fears, the mistakes and regrets I carried for years. The times I stumbled, the times I fell, the prayers I whispered when life wasn't well. And then I remembered the promise he made, and all of my worries just faded away. The man in the middle said I could come. The man in the middle said I belong. Not because I earned it, not because I won. The man in the middle said I could come. He hung between two broken men, showing mercy right until the end. One turned away, one chose to believe, and grace was all he'd ever need. The man in the middle said I could come. The man in the middle said I belong. No crown of glory, no perfect song, just faith in the one who carried me along. The man in the middle said I could come. The man in the middle said I belong. No crown of glory, no perfect song, just faith in the one who carried me along. The man in the middle said I could come. The man in the middle said I belong. Not because I earned it, not because I won. The man in the middle said I could come. And if someday someone asks me, why are you here? I won't say, because I was good enough. I won't say, because I earned my place. I'll simply smile and say, the man in the middle said I could come.
And then I seem to remember a time in this last year that I had to write something like this because of some treasonous SOBs.
In the shadows of the barracks, they whisper to the troops. Said, did you six, their voices loud. In videos they spoke. Mark Kelly, retired commander, stood there a beacon bright. But now he's part of the blame for soldiers' hearts to shift. 5 are free, their actions bold, but Mark, they say, is tied under military law. He's bound, no room for any flight. Good order and discipline, they're more than just a phrase. When seditious six inside, they break what we hold dear. Chaos follows, danger near. The line they dare to cross. For Mark Kelly, it's time to face the price of his own loss. In the ranks, the whispers grow about the seditious six. How they spread out and sow seeds in every soldier's fix. 5 walk free, but Mark's name still echoes through the night. A retired commander, now held accountable with might. 5 are free, their actions bold, but Mark, they say, is tied under military law. He's bound, no room for any flight. Good order and discipline, they're more than just a phrase. When seditious six inside, they break what we hold dear. Chaos follows, danger near. The line they dare to cross. For Mark Kelly, it's time to face the price of his own fear. 6 o'clock news, another headline, another point of view. One man's truth is another man's lie. It leaves an old boy wondering who's telling me why. Files on the table, stamps marked released. Questions keep growing, they never decrease. Doors that stayed locked for all these years, now they're swinging open through the smoke and fears. You don't need permission to ask another question. Truth ain't frightened by investigation. Hidden agendas coming into view. The picture's changing with a different hue. When the curtains move and the lights shine through, everybody's got to decide what's true. Don't follow voices just because they're loud. Don't lose yourself inside the crowd. Stand on principle, let the facts come through. Hidden agenda coming into view. Agency shifting, offices closed. Everybody's got a different story they chose. One says justice, another says show. Time's the only judge that's really gonna know. Neighbors at the diner, coffee in their hands, trying to understand what's happening to this land. Less about shouting, more about sight. Looking for daylight instead of another fight. I don't fear the sunlight, I don't fear the truth. If it's built on solid ground, it'll stand the proof. So open every record, let the people see. Freedom grows the strongest where the truth runs free. Hey! Hidden agendas coming into view. Yesterday's writing another chapter 2. Whatever survives the test of time will stand on evidence, not just rhyme. We can disagree and still pursue the truth that carries all of us through. Keep your eyes open, your conscience true. Hidden agendas coming into view. Smoke may linger, the answers may take time, but truth has a way of stepping into the light. I met an old man down in Tennessee. Coffee black as midnight, eyes like history. He slid a napkin cross-eyed with a bar. Said, boy, you ever wonder who we really are? He spoke of shadows moving behind the curtain. The world's so loud, nobody's certain. Said the truth don't scream, it waits in silence, buried beneath distraction, fear, and violence. He said, every empire falls the very same.
Greed gets baptized in a different name, and the jukebox stopped like heaven held its breath as he whispered low. Sometimes the craziest stories are the one closest to the truth. So we follow the drops through the dead of night, through broken headlines and flickering lights. Regular people trying to connect the lines while the whole wide world said we lost our minds. But if even half of it's true, Lord, help us all. Cause kingdoms would tremble and giants would fall, and every soul who searched through the storm and the doubt will realize what this fight was really about. Mama used to tell me when I was young, the devil don't arrive with a forked tongue. No, he smiles on screens, dressed sharp and clean, selling fear between commercials and HD. And people laughed at the questions I asked, said truth seekers lived in the past. But history's written by trembling hands and buried by powerful, desperate men. The old man grinned through the smoke and flames, said, son, not everybody playing this game wears a badge or waves a flag. Some just pray this country survives what it had. And so we follow the drive through the dead of night, through coded words and satellite lights. Farmers, truckers, veterans, moms, trying to make sense of what the hell went wrong. And if all of it's true, Lord, ring the bell, cause we've been walking through the mouth of hell. But maybe the reason the darkness got loud is cause the truth's finally drawing a crowd. You can call them crazy, you can call them fools, but history's full of people mocked right before the truth broke through. Maybe, just maybe, the real story of our time was never about left or right. Maybe it was about ordinary people refusing to stop asking questions. Yeah, we followed the drops through the cold unknown while the lost and abandoned searched for home. And maybe we were wrong, or maybe we could see that freedom dies slow when good men fear what truth might be. So light one more candle and hold the line tonight. 'Cause somewhere in the darkness, people still believe in light. Yeah. Before the world moved indoors, before every screen lit up, before everybody stopped talking and forgot how to show up, there was a place every weekend where the lights would come alive. You didn't have to be somebody, you just had to arrive. Popcorn in the air, leather skates on the floor, laughter bouncing off the walls, and music through the door. The DJ dropped that bass line, and every worry disappeared. For a few little hours, life became clear. The groove was the glue that held us all together. Black and white, hippies and farmers, it didn't matter whatsoever. Nobody came to be seen, everybody came to belong.
The groove was the glue, and somehow we all got along. Hey, hand-me-down jeans and plain white t-shirts. Church kids dressed up neat. The talented skaters helping newcomers. Everybody sharing the beat. The girls would laugh, the boys would dance. Nobody cared about being cool. For a few little hours every weekend, that skating rink became our school. We learned kindness, we learned patience, we learned how to share the floor. And somehow life felt bigger by wanting less and giving more. There weren't any followers, there weren't any likes. There were just real people living real lives. The DJ dimmed the lights for the last 3 songs, and somehow for a little while everything belonged. What's the glue that held us all together? Nobody trying to be famous, nobody chasing forever. Nobody came to be seen, everybody came to belong. And every time I hear that funk, that old world still lives on. The groove was the glue. The groove was the glue. For a few little hours, everything was where it belonged. Sometimes I think we weren't skating in circles. We were building a community, one song at a time. I've walked through nights with no stars shining. Felt the silence louder than the rain. Watched the world keep spinning in confusion, while broken hearts just whispered through the pain. And I've asked the questions nobody answers, stared at heaven waiting for a sign. But somewhere deep beyond the fear and doubt, a quiet voice keeps saying you'll be fine. 'Cause I never saw the wind, but I watched the trees bend. And I never saw your hands, but you carried me again. It's hard to believe in what I cannot see, but somehow deep inside you still speak to me. When the road disappears and the darkness surrounds, there's a light I can't explain, still shining through the clouds. Though this world may shake, my soul won't leave the fight. It's hard to believe sometimes, but I still believe tonight. I've seen strangers show up in the right moment, like angels walking hidden through the crowd. Seen mercy rise from places least expected, and hope stand tall when life should have broken down.
Maybe faith was never meant for eyesight. Maybe truth is felt more than it's known. 'Cause every time I thought that I was stranded, somehow I was never there alone. 'Cause I never saw the wind, but I watched the trees bend. And I never saw your hands, but you carried me again. It's hard to believe what I cannot see, but somehow deep inside you still speak to me. When the road disappears and the darkness surrounds, there's a light I can't explain, still shining through the clouds. And though this world may shake, my soul won't leave the fight. It's hard to believe sometimes, but I still believe tonight. Maybe faith is the ember that survives inside the flame. Maybe hope is the whisper calling out my name. And even when my eyes can't see what awaits beyond this life, I felt enough love in this world to know the truth survives. It's hard to believe what I cannot see, but every scar and every storm brought me to my knees. And there in the silence, when I thought all hope had died, I found a peace no words could hold, burning deep inside. So I'll keep walking forward, even through the night. It's hard to believe sometimes, but I still believe. I still believe tonight. I still believe tonight. In the shadows where secrets dwell, whispers of a tale they tell, a game of truth beneath the spell. Cues the name, in silence we fell. History written in the dark, plans laid out leaving a mark. With each drop we ignite the spark. Trust the process, we'll hit the arc. In the silence we rise, hearts ablaze. Together we stand through the darkest of days. With every truth we uncover, we'll light up the night. In unity we'll shine like stars burning bright. From the shadows we'll break a new dawn inside. With hands held high we'll reclaim our right. This is our moment, let the world hear our song. In the fight for our freedom, where we all belong. From the depths they rise to fight, eagles soaring in the night, with a vision clear and bright. Together we'll reclaim our right. Breadcrumbs scattered, clues to find. As we dig we know our minds. In this battle we're intertwined. For justice served, we'll be aligned. Through the storm we'll find our way, with the truth light in our gray. Corruption fades, it won't stay. In unity hearts ablaze. Together we stand through the darkest of days. With every truth we uncover, we'll light up the night. In unity we'll shine like stars burning bright. From the shadows we'll break a new dawn in sight. With hands held high we'll reclaim our right. This is our moment, let the world hear our song. In the fight for our freedom, where we all belong. Where we all
I was raised beneath the static, television glow at night. Every channel sold a story, every headline drew the line. Neighbors turning into enemies, brothers fighting over life, while the powerful kept laughing from the shadows out of sight. Oh, 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 oh. I kept hearing whispers drifting through the corners of the web, fragments falling from the darkness like the voices of the dead. Some said don't you dare go looking, some said leave the truth alone, but something deep inside kept saying this is bigger than we know. And the more I saw, the less I could pretend. The mirror started changing, and I could not turn again. Every one of us carries a choice. Choose wisely. Will we stand divided in the noise, or finally see? 'Cause the truth may hurt before it heals, but lies destroy us quietly. And every soul becomes revealed when the hidden things are seen. Every one of us carries a choice. Choose wisely. The drops came like broken puzzle pieces scattered through the storm. Questions wrapped inside of riddles, warning something wasn't normal. Traffic souls and crooked power, greed dressed up in polished gold, while ordinary people struggle just to keep their families whole. But this was never about vengeance, never blood or civil war. It was always about exposing what the darkness had in store. And somewhere deep beneath the chaos, past the anger and the fear, was the hope that maybe someday truth itself would heal the years. And I looked again at the man inside the glass, one side still asleep, one side waking fast. Every one of us carries a choice. Choose wisely. Will we feed the hatred with our voice, or finally breathe? 'Cause the truth may shake the world apart before it sets the captive free. But healing only starts when we face reality. Every one of us carries a choice. Choose wisely. So if the walls come crashing down and all the masks are torn away, Will we become the very monsters that we swore we'd never make? Or will we rise above the madness and refuse to play their game? Will we rebuild what they divided and let truth restore the flame? Every one of us carries a choice. Choose wisely. There's still hope beyond the fear and noise if we believe. 'Cause hidden things don't stay buried forever, and darkness never owns the light. The world can heal when truth is spoken, and good men finally choose to fight. Not with hatred, not with rage, but with courage and amazing grace. Every one of us carries a choice. Choose wisely. Stared into the mirror one last time and realized the battle was never just out there. It was inside every one of us the whole time.
All right. Yeah. And I will send frogs to destroy them. God said that. I will send frogs. He said frogs. Frogs, like Bubba said. Frogs. I send frogs to destroy. Speaking of Bubba,
Sun's peeking over the mountain line. Coffee's hot and I'm feeling fine. Walking through rows that are grown with care. Sweet little flowers, perfume there. 8 years tending this patch of green. Medicine's the way I've always seen. No hurry, no race, no nose at parade. Just another good day that Bubba made. Slow your roll, take a breath. Life ain't always gotta run at full speed. Bubba sets the tone today. Everything just melts away. Coffee, sunshine, cedar trees, mountain air and easy breeze. Smiling while I'm walking around. Got my feet up on the ground. If life gets loud, I simply say, Bubba sets the tone today. Bubba sets the tone today. Hey! These ain't trophies sitting on a shelf. This is medicine to help myself. Tiny crystals, orange hairs. Nature put a little kindness there. One good flower can change the pace. Put a smile right back on your face. It ain't about escaping where I've been. It's about feeling whole again. Turn the worries down. Turn the music up. See the spell. Fill your cup. Sometimes healing looks a whole lot like a peaceful afternoon. Bubba sets the tone today. Chasing heavy thoughts hearts away. Fields are green and skies are blue. Simple things will see you through. No big speech and no campaign, just a little sunshine after rain. From the porch you'll hear me say, Bubba sets the tone today. Bubba sets the tone today. We stood on the edge, ready to fight for freedom and dreams. We'd ignite the light. The founding fathers crafted our flight. With pens in hand, they wrote what was right. From British chains, we sought to break a sovereign land for our children's sake. Liberty's call we couldn't forsake. In unity's name, our hearts awake. So let's raise our voices, let the thunder roll. For the dreams they chase, for the freedom in our soul. With each tear they shed, let their courage ignite. We'll honor their legacy, keep their flame alive. Together we stand, through the trials we face. In the heart of this land, we'll remember their grace. For the price they paid, we'll carry the fight. In unity's bond, we'll shine ever bright. Through trials they faced, they paved the way. A nation reborn, come what may. With every sacrifice, they'd never sway. In shadows of history, we often stray. The Constitution stands a beacon of trust for every voice. It's a must, the Bill of Rights, in them we trust. To guard our freedoms fair and just. In the shadows of doubt we hear their plea, a call to remember who we're meant to be. With every heartbeat we feel their fire, united in purpose we'll never tire. Let the voices of old guide us through. Their dreams are alive in me and you. For every battle fought, we'll stand and sing. In the spirit of freedom, together we'll bring. So let's raise our voices, let the thunder roll. For the dreams they chase, for the freedom in our soul. With each tear they shed, let their courage ignite. We'll honor their legacy, keep their flame alive. Together we stand, through the trials we face. In the heart of this land, we'll remember their grace. For the price they paid, we'll carry the fight. In unity's bond, we'll shine ever bright. But in our haste, we've lost the thread of lessons learned, the tears we've shed. Let's recall their fight, the path they traced to honor their dreams. Let's forge ahead. In echoes of time, their spirits call to rise as one, to never fall. For the land of the free, we'll stand tall,
remember their sacrifice. Let's recall, so let's raise our voices, let the thunder roll, for the dreams they chase, for the freedom in our soul. With each tear they shed, let their courage ignite. We'll honor their legacy, keep their flame alive. Together we stand through the trials we face. In the heart of this land, we'll remember their grace. For the price they paid, we'll carry the fight. In unity's born, we'll shine ever bright.
There were roads I should have never made it down. There were nights I should have never made it through. There were times when trouble circled all around, and I never even knew what God would do. I couldn't see the hands that held me steady, couldn't hear the wings above the storm. But looking back across the miles behind me, I can see how I was carried through it all. He gave his angels charge over me when my eyes couldn't see what surrounded me. Through the fire, through the darkness, through the places I should have fallen, there was mercy standing guard where I couldn't see. I don't worship the angels, I worship the King who commanded heaven's army concerning me. Through every valley, every danger, my Father never left me. He gave his angels charge over me. Like Elisha's servant looking toward the mountain, seeing enemies as far as he could see. Then the Lord pulled back the curtain for a moment. There were horses made of fire surrounding him in peace. Maybe heaven's closer than we reckon. Maybe battles rage beyond our sight. Maybe when we thought we stood there all alone, God had already sent his help into the night. He gave his angels charge over me when my eyes couldn't see what surrounded me. Through the fire, through the darkness, through the places I should have fallen, there was mercy standing guard where I couldn't see. I don't worship the angels, I worship the King who commanded heaven's army concerning me. Through every valley, every danger, my Father never left me. He gave his angels charge over me. When Peter slept in chains behind the prison walls, heaven sent a messenger and watched those shackles fall. The God who did it then is still the God today. And when he sends his angels, even none gets out of the way. So I won't fear the darkness, I won't tremble at the night. For greater are the ones he sends than anything I fight. He gave his angels charge over me to keep me in the ways he'd have me be. When I stumble, when I wander, when the enemy came closer, there was more around me than these eyes could ever see. I don't worship the angels, I worship the King. For every unseen blessing he's commanded over me. And when someday I'll reach that mountain and finally get to see, I'll thank the one who gave his angels charge over me. There were nights I thought I walked alone, but heaven knew differently. My Father had already spoken. Watch over him for me. Well, I brought him home on a rainy day. Little white wolf, barely 8 weeks age. Blue eyes shining like the winter moon. Lord help, this cabin gonna be wrecked soon. He stole my sock and he chewed my chair. Hit the zoomies flying everywhere. Looks like heaven wrapped in snow so bright till he turns velociraptor every night. He sleeps like an angel beside my bed, then attacks my sleeve like the Walking Dead. I swear that pup's got 2 first names, Ghost and Tiny Hurricane. Ghost of land sharks, he's so wide, running through the old farm every single night. You're a white shepherd, but don't be fooled. That little outlaw don't follow rules, chasing shadows, boots and dreams, terrorizing every pine tree scene. And every scar upon these hands comes from Ghost, the land shark man. Now the older shepherds just shake their heads like, boy, calm down before somebody's dead. But he pounces leaves like a grizzly bear, then crashes asleep without a care. Mud on his paws and dirt on his nose, always where the trouble goes. But somewhere in all that wild-eyed joy, God sent healing through that little boy. 'Cause lonely nights don't feel the same when I hear those puppy feet raising Cain. And somehow all the silence fades when Ghost comes flying down the hallway lane. Ghost of land shark, teeth so white, running through the old farm every single night. Pure white shepherd, but don't be fooled. That little outlaw don't follow rules, chasing shadows, boots and dreams. King of chaos in the evergreen. And every scar upon these hands comes from Ghost, the land shark man. He looks like snow beneath the pines, but Lord, that little shark still bites. 1 minute cuddled by my side, next minute launching into overdrive. And I know one day he'll grow tall, stand beside me through it all. But for now, it's just a ball of fluff and felony level puppet stuff. Goes the land shark wild and free, best damn friend that ever found me. Pure white shepherd born to roam, turn this tight old farm back into home. Through the hard years and the pain, that little pup brought life again. And every mile these old boots ran led me straight to Ghost the Land Shark Man. Yeah, he's part wolf, part snowstorm, part holy terror, and all heart. And all heart.
All right. I'm going to give you 2 last songs here. I'm going to give you 2. I've got to play that new one again. You know, that one. You know which one I'm talking about, right? You know which one? You know which one I'm talking about? Yeah, I think you might know. And the only reason I got to go is because the dogs, I need to get the girls out of the kennel and get them run. They are out there kind of moaning and groaning and complaining of sorts, because that's what they do, right? But and then I'm going to when I close, I'm going to try and do that echo effect on that song, and close it out with the rest stop. So I'm going to give you these 2 in a row, and then I'm going to sign off after that and get out there and get them girls out. So sometimes yelling fuck is not enough.
All right, we need a new word. I spilled my coffee on my shirt, dropped my breakfast on the floor, stubbed my toe against the table, then walked straight into the door. I took a breath and counted 10, made it somewhere close to 3. Then the handle on the damn thing broke and fell right off on me. I tried to shoot, I tried damn it, I tried son of a, and stopped. Then something deep inside me said, give it everything you've got. Sometimes yelling fuck is not enough when the easy day gets unnecessarily tough. When you've cussed until you're empty and you've run clean out of stuff. Sometimes yelling fuck is just not fucking enough. The internet quit working when I needed it the most. My password wasn't a password and my printer gave up the ghost. The phone said, please hold briefly. 47 minutes passed. Then a cheerful little robot said goodbye and hung up on my ass. I tried patience, tried forgiveness, tried imagining the beach, but there's apparently a level common language cannot reach. Sometimes yelling fuck is not enough when the easy day gets unnecessarily tough. When you've cussed until you're empty and you've run clean out of stuff. Sometimes yelling fuck is just not fucking enough. I went outside for sanity, thought thought nature might come through. The dog stepped in a mud hole and came running straight at you. The garden hose got tangled, the damn nozzle sprayed my face. And somewhere up in heaven, God was laughing at my grace. All right. We need a new word. Something bigger than fuck. Something with horsepower. Something you can yell loud enough to frighten Monday back to Sunday. Call the scholars, call the poets, get the dictionary down. We need 17 more letters and a deeply troubling sound. Put some thunder in the middle, put an earthquake at the end. Because fuck has done its duty, boys, but fuck could use a friend. Sometimes yelling fuck is not enough when you finally had enough of having had enough. When the universe keeps asking, hey, you think you're pretty tough. Sometimes yelling fuck is just not fucking enough. So I poured another coffee, sat myself back in my chair, looked toward heaven, shook my head, and said, you know I'm trying here. Then the bottom fell out of the coffee cup. Fuck. Fuck. Nope. Still not enough. Nope. Still not enough.
All right, remember, God loves you, Jesus loves you, and I love you. We'll see you again probably Monday.
I'll see you at the next rest. I'll see you at the next rest stop.
We rested
by the roadside.
We've talked about
what we found.
Some things
made the picture clear.
Some just turned
it upside down.
But morning's breaking
on the highway.
And there's more road
yet to see.
So take your faith,
and take your questions.
Come and travel
on with me.
I'll see you
at the next rest stop.
Somewhere
farther down the line.
Keep your eyes
upon the roadway.
Keep your heart
upon the signs.
Don't let
anger be your compass.
Don't let fear
tell you what's true.
Keep your faith
and keep on searching. There's more road ahead of you.
There'll be voices
selling answers.
There'll be shadows
dressed as light.
There'll be people
making fortunes, keeping neighbor
against neighbor
in a fight.
So don't surrender
your discernment.
Don't let hatred
take control.
'Cause you can win
a thousand arguments
and still somehow
lose your soul.
I'll see you
at the next rest stop.
somewhere
farther down the line.
Keep your eyes
upon the roadway.
Keep your
heart
heart
upon the signs.
Don't let
anger be your compass.
Don't let fear
tell you what's true.
Keep your faith and keep on searching. There's more road ahead of you. This is more than news.
This is more than news and headlines.
More than
proving someone wrong.
It's deciding what
we'll stand for
when the darker days come on. Will we answer
lies with wisdom?
Will we
answer hate with grace?
Will we stand
for those who need us?
when it's easier
to turn away?
Good and evil
share this highway.
Sometimes dressed
alike at night.
test the fruit
before you fall. Ask the Father for His light. Truth don't need us throwing punches. Faith don't need a heart of stone.
We're supposed to
shine a lantern
for the travelers
heading home.
I'll see you
at the next rest stop. Mustard seeds keep traveling
when the night gets
dark around you. Keep looking for the question bold. Listen humbly. Hold to goodness. Hold to grace. When the road has made you weary, we'll have another resting place. Someday there'll be one last highway,
one last
sunset, one last mile.
And the
road we've traveled faithfully
will finally be
worthwhile.
Until the
Father calls us home.
We've still got
miles to go.
So keep your lamp lit,
traveler.
Keep searching
for what's true.
And somewhere farther
down this road,
I'll see you
at the next rest stop.
I'll see you at the next rest stop.
I'll see you at the next rest stop.